You sing through me, you bring through me, you feel through me.
For those of you who haven't experienced this, haven't seen this, it may be surprising because there will be some sounds, bodily movements, because this is a spontaneous yogic processes. You can look it up for yourself, you can Google and see involuntary movements, kriyas. And kriyas are various in nature. There are physical kriyas, emotional kriyas, mental kriyas. Kriyas are that, spontaneous movements. We don't do kriyas. It's not like kriya yoga, found by Paramahamsa Yogananda, where people do kriyas. It's not Kundalini yoga found by Yogi Bhajan, where people do things, you know, like certain exercises, when designed for strengthening the body and the life force and so forth in order to awaken. This happens spontaneously. We don't usually do that. And yet at the same time, I feel this is an opportunity to experience it together, since by large, I can see that tonight it's mostly the members of the community who live here, and this community is, as far as I understood, is found on the tenets of yoga. And yoga is about awakening consciousness. There's no yoga without Kundalini, there's no Kundalini without yoga. We have this yoga, that yoga, this yoga, that yoga. Yoga certainly can be Patanjali yoga. Patanjali Yoga Sutras, it's not Patanjali yoga. Patanjali Yoga Sutras, Patanjali, Rishi Patanjali, came up with very concise number of sutras. He didn't invent yoga. Yoga existed since the time immemorial. There were many yogas. They come and go, different names come and go, but the yoga remains. Because it's not invented. And all the yoga that you have, all the yoga that we have today is not invented. It's not that someone thought, oh, a plow will be a good idea, because it bends the spine that way. Or we can do a fish pose, or a wheel, or a warrior, or something else. No way. No. Please find out for yourself where the asanas originate. And you'll find out all asanas came from those yogis who were given to this practice and spontaneously begin experiencing something. And it's just happened that in India, it's the country where the investigation into the nature of Brahman is the way of life of that country, for many at least. And its uninterrupted investigation into consciousness made it very rich library of this phenomena. That's why in India you will find this properly documented, recorded, and came in form of revealed scriptures or composed works, shrutis or smritis. Fine. What about pranayamas? If asanas were experienced spontaneously and then this or that, it took perhaps thousands of years before a catalogue of 70 asanas were put together, let alone 1,000 asanas. What about pranayamas? The same. Every pranayama has been first spontaneously experienced, and then when it is experienced by enough number of people, was classified, grouped, and written down in Hatha Yoga Pradipika by Maharishi Svatmarama. Anything that's spontaneously rising, mudra, what have you, this, that, mudra, whatever happens, it happens not because someone wrote it because they thought, oh, we'll lock this meridian with that meridian, right? We'll do this and that will bear some nice benefits for health. It was experienced spontaneously and then observed its effects. So all this range of yogic phenomena is a spontaneous range. In our groups, it happens spontaneously. So, as I said, I will just do a gentle guidance, just very simple. We will work without breath, nothing else. So this is universal. We just will observe the spontaneous nature of our breathing and nothing else, and I just gently will guide you. And then what to do if there are sounds and you want to go in and experience that inner peace. The best suggestion is not to fight the sounds, but feel how the sounds reverberate through your own body and what that brings. Then you'd be surprised how amazing that is, how quickly it can actually connect you to the deeper layers of your silence. What is this sounds? Because the sounds, nobody in this group will produce the sounds. Because it's not because like, okay, now you start. Okay, hit this note. They're all rising spontaneously. No one is doing anything. Some of them are pleasant, others of them are not pleasant. Some of them seem like angelic, others seem more diabolical, as Deepak Chopra says. But let's just see what happens. Just all I wanted to do is to prepare you as much as I can, so that this doesn't come too much of a surprise. And there may be a total nothing. It might be complete stillness, and we just have a fantastic quiet meditation. That'll be a kind of also an interesting one too. Okay, let's just close our eyes now, and for a moment, just sit in repose as you are, making sure you are comfortable, and gently turn your attention to breathing, simply by noticing every minute quality of your breath.
Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya. Om Namah Shivaya Namah Om. You say